After a long and fun drive to Toronto and back for MLS Cup, and the vlog of this trip will be up on Wednesday, I am back in NYC and ready to talk about Arsenal winning their Champions League group but still pulling Bayern Munich in the round of 16. Actually, I'm going to do a predictions video tomorrow about all the knockout round games in the Champions League, and we can talk more about Arsenal then, because today we are going to focus more on the cool and not cool things from the weekend. Cool, not cool, me. The cool, I picked the Seattle Sounders to win MLS Cup in my MLS playoff prediction video, and guess what happened, baby? Which means I am in the running to win my own jersey. Also, I'm gonna pick a winner this week, so be on the lookout. Please be me, please be me, please be me, please be me, please be me. The not cool. After Friday's debacle on previews and predictions where I confused Manchester United's record with Manchester City's record, I deserve to be reprimanded. If I was a real journalist, but I'm not. I'm just your favorite fake one. The cool, I made up for that debacle by saying that Juve was going to beat Torino 3-1. And guess what happened, baby? Juve won 3-1. The not cool, I had Benfica and Sporting to draw 1-1, and I should have listened to my correspondent Adrian from Rabona TV because he picked the right score, because Benfica won 2-1. However, Sporting probably, maybe, kind of, should have had 2 penalty kicks that weren't called, and then Benfica's goalkeeper Ederson just stood on his head and kept making save after save. So I was close, and I probably should have been right. That should have been a draw. The cool, I said PSG and Nice were gonna draw 2-2, and guess what happened, baby? They drew 2-2 thanks to Edinson Cavani, who scored 2 goals in the second half to help them overcome a 2-0 deficit. Though if you guys watched the game, Cavani probably should have scored 5 goals. He had a lot of sitters that he missed. The not cool, I said that Manchester United were gonna beat Spurs 2-1, and they only beat them 1-0. So I guess I'm just partly a genius. Also, it's fun to watch Jose Mourinho learn that the players that aren't really his type of players, Juan Mata, Ander Herrera, Henrik Mkhitaryan, and even Michael Carrick, are some of the best players on his team, and he has to play them. Cool! All of the hat-trick heroes. I'm talking Jamie Vardy, who had 3 superb finishes against Manchester City from 3 superb assists from Islam Slimani, Riyad Mahrez, and John Stones. And Falcao, who I thought was done contributing at the highest level, scoring 3 goals against Bordeaux, and just being a beast overall this season for Monaco. And Vicente Iborra, who came off the bench to score all 3 goals for Sevilla in their win on the road against Celta Vigo. And Dries Mertens, my favorite little Belgian man, who scored 3 fantastic goals for Napoli. And Dwight Gale, who has no time for the shitty defenders in the championship after he scored 3 goals against Birmingham this weekend, which gives him 16 goals in 15 games this season. And Yazan Öztekin, who hit the net 3 times for Galatasaray this weekend, which puts Gala only 3 points behind the league leaders Istanbul Başakşehir, who unfortunately dropped points for the 2nd consecutive week. Not cool. Liverpool. After their 2-2 come from behind draw at home against the not very good West Ham, they are still winless in the league since Coutinho got hurt. Also, to make matters worse, the teams around them at the top of the table both won. Led by Diego Costa, who created a goal out of nothing, Chelsea beat West Brom 1-0 to keep their status as the #1 team in England secure, while Arsenal, led by the Ox, Theo Walcott, Alexis Sanchez, and Mesut Ozil, easily disposed of Stoke City 3-1, which helps them claim 2nd place as their own. However, to make matters better, Manchester City are really crappy right now, so Liverpool remain in 3rd. Cool! Sergio Ramos. The Real Madrid captain never ceases to amaze me with his knack for scoring big goals in big moments, as his 92nd minute header helped Los Blancos beat Deportivo La Coruña 3-2 at home after his club was down 2-1 with 6 minutes to go, which means in the last 2 games, this one and against Barcelona last week, he has single-handedly saved his team from losing 5 points. Not cool. RB Leipzig. Because the German club that everyone loves to hate finally lost their first game of the season 1-0 to Ingolstadt. Also, for an even bigger kick in the Schweinsteigen for them, Bayern Munich easily won 5-0, and now Bayern have regained their super status and top spot in the Bundesliga on goal difference. Also, ×2, the German football gods were shining down on Bayern like they usually do every season, as every other team besides them in the top 7 spots either lost or tied. Cool! Carlos Tevez. And what has to be one of the best Super Clásicos of all time, from a Boca Juniors supporter's perspective, the incredibly talented striker had a great assist and 2 goals, including the game winner, which was a first-time curling shot in the top corner to help Boca Juniors come from behind to beat their hated rivals River Plate 4-2 in River's home stadium, the Monumental. I will put the link to the highlights in the description because you need to watch them. Not cool, Ajax. After working diligently to catch Feyenoord at the top of the table over the last few weeks, they lost 1-0 to FC Twente, which hurts doubly because the other legit Eredivisie title challengers Feyenoord and PSV Eindhoven both won, so they gained 3 valuable points on Holland's most famous club. However, Ajax host PSV this weekend, so they have a chance to totally redeem themselves. Cool! The Warm Ballers family. Because there are now over 70,000 of you subscribed to this channel, and I can't tell you how honored I am that you're taking time out of your day to spend it with me. It warms my heart. It makes me all warm and fuzzy inside. Also, I'm happy to announce that I'm gonna be selling merch in 2017, and I think you're gonna love the options. We're gonna have some limited edition runs and special collaborations, and it's gonna be pretty epic. All right, that's it. I am done talking for today, but I will pick it up again tomorrow for the Champions League knockout round prediction and previews video. I love you all. Later.